It's the game of the MTGO.
Preordain. I don't know. Preordain's not ban-worthy in Modern, then. I don't know if it's draftable. I don't know if it's good enough. Yeah, looking at Splinter Twin, Preordain, Primetime, Metamorph, Snuff Out. Hey, raised by natives 655 months. Cube. Twin's an option. This is probably just like memory from last draft, but I remember green being super open. I also think green got a lot better. I think the changes made black aggro better. The overall changes to the cube made black aggro better and made green better. So let's see if let's see how it plays out. Mystic Confluence got better with Torrential Gearhulk being added. Invisible Kid with the 25 months saying, once more into the breach, dear friends. Yeah, once more indeed. Just take the worst card in every pack. That's a strat, and that's a thing you can do. Yeah, some people like Finale. I'm not high on Finale. I'm going to take the Emrakul. I'm going to take the Emrakul, and then we'll get a channel, and everything will be great. Everything will be hunky-dory. Mana Vault. This seems like a Mana Vault start, doesn't it? Turn to that Primetime. Really happy to see Bitter Reunion in here. I'm going to do some shit with that. Foundry Inspector, I think, was like one of the duds that got added. We'll see. Maybe I'll come around on it, but I was surprised by that one. It's in over Metalworker. Metalworker. Oh, this is a heck of a pack, huh? Or was it Crystalline Giant that's in over Metalworker? Whatever. They both got added. Hey, Stranger Colin, thanks for 39 months. And Casper OV, thanks for 71 months. Appreciate you, too. Yeah, I'm looking at Hexdrinker and Ancient Tomb here. Hexdrinker just wins a lot of games on its own. Really, really nice to have in your green decks. But an Ancient Tomb is not really a replaceable thing. If you don't have like actual Moxen and stuff, it's nice to have a little boost in your green decks. A little boosty. Tree Speaker, Gaia's Cradle. What's more important? I don't fucking know. Currently, we're not much of a Gaia's Cradle deck, but that doesn't mean that we won't be later on. Even the Karn is like pretty great with this start. Grist is always good. I could actually see a world where we were supposed to take Tree Speaker over Cradle. With this start specifically, where we just like have no dorks. And some other, like, juicy... Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Y'all can hate me. All you Cradle lovers. Crying yourselves to sleep with a picture of Gaia's Cradle in your arms. You weak little babies. Me and Tree Speaker will go have some fun. Let's see. Scavenging Ooze, Besiege You. Elish Norn is not a bad card to ramp into. I'm gonna take the Besiege You. It's a good land. Your grandpa gave you that Cradle? Yeah, your grandpa was a weak baby, too. We Ulamogin. Talismaning, Acidic Sliming. Yeah, let's Mog. Let's Mog it up. Mog Party. Yeah, I could see the Dragonlord Atarka pickup here. I'm going to take Thespian Stage. Sometimes Primetime can just, like, grab Stage plus Dark Depths. Just tutor up at 2020. Interesting. Metamorph and Hornet Queen came back. Not sure which is better. I'm gonna grab Queen, I guess. Copperline for potential sneak shenanigans. Finale's here. Raging Ravine's here. Crucible's here. Let's take Crucible. Hell yeah. Some kind of big mana nonsense. It's exciting. Athari's going too late. This card looks nutty to me. I need to start drafting me some big Boros. Oh, hey! We got the old bird art. I love it. You love to see it. We're taking bird here, Other options are Steve, Umazawa's Golos. Bunch of garbage. Bird. Bayou for Grist, maybe. Bird's also fixes for Grist. Should we second pick a Chariot? I think I'm into it. I think Chariot might be insane in this deck. With like Mana Vault and Ancient Tomb and shit. We're just gonna like turn to it way too often. And it's just gonna murder people. Oh, there's a Etali. Oh. I think this is my favorite addition to the cube. I'm gonna fucking reanimate this and ramp into it and blink it. I'm gonna do everything you can with this Etali. It's gonna be filthy. Me and this dinosaur are gonna have a filthy time. And I'm gonna get kicked off of Twitch for breaking terms of service. That's my plan with Etali. Do I know why they don't use the old border art for dual lands and power? Yeah. So for the very old school cards, they had to, like, they had different contracts with the artists. I think they might have had, like, individual contracts where people were getting different rates. And some people get paid, like, every single time a card is used. Whereas with new Magic art, they get a higher upfront fee, but they're getting paid for, like, total usage. So I don't think they get royalties every single time a card gets used, which is why I think they generally use the older arts. But then they've got the old school art for Birds of Paradise here. So I don't know. Maybe it's different for some reason. Looking at Sylvan Caryatid, Coalition Relic. Just those two. I'm just looking at those two. Relic ramps harder. Let's ramp harder. The Hermit. Removal spell. Currently we have like no removal spells. There's a Swamp Forest there. Was Mark Poole an art director? No. That was the dude who made the back of the Magic cards. Who did like Tundra. Esper Mirforce was the art director for the first like while of Magic Gathering. I don't think Mark Poole ever had that job. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, but that was my impression. We Raffling. Not the best Raffles start. I think I'm supposed to take the D-Depths. Crucible. Currently, Crucible is not in the deck, if that helps. Waterlogged is not enough to make me play Crucible. I need, like, you know, Zern Orb, Fastbond, Strip Mine shit before I'm interested in Crucible. Is this chilling here to remind me that it's an option? It's probably not being played. Green Sun's good. I'm gonna take the Mox. I'm taking Mox in here. Not the best Nissa deck I've ever seen, but I'm gonna jam it. Gross. Maybe we're doing survival stuff. Hey, the Bayou Wheel. Yeah, Umazawas and Golos are both still options. Both still kind of late. The Golos makes the Dark Depth stuff look better, because you can draw like one half of it and tutor for the other. I think I like the Bayou, though. Don't have to twist my fucking arm. The Dorks. Well, Birds of Paradise does not carry Umazawas very well. At the time, we had literal just Tree Speaker. I guess I don't really know what you're getting at. You love Jack and Some Lumber? Oh, who doesn't love Jack and Some Lumber? I do prefer the other Lumberjack art. It's all good, though. Well, this is a hell of a pack, Not the best Lighted Halfling deck. It casts, like, Grist. Fixes for Grist, fixes for Etali. Looking at Mind Twist, Pest Infestation, Delighted Halfling. Now, the 2 5-mana red cards are both good, but we'll wheel one of those. Not really a Clamp deck yet. Yo, it's not crazy. I'm not going to draft it, but it's not crazy. I think I'm taking Twist. Fuck up Dim Hands. Ooh, Sneak. It's a good Sneak deck, right? There's Sylvan Library in here, too. God, this is, like, almost a Workshop deck. We could have drafted differently and had, like, a sweet Workshop deck here with, like, Golos. And then, like, Essica's Chariot and 3 Dynamo. I think I want Fixing. I think I want this Stomping Ground. That's what I'm going to grab here. Looking at Grave Titan, Lotus Petal, Rex Sage. Petal's not a very good fixer for Sneak. I mean, it's kind of like the second red for Sneak, right, or Etali. It's an excellent fixer for Mind Twist. I think I dig the Grave Titan. Not the best Crater Hoof I've ever seen, but it's not like I'm playing any of this other shit, right? Well, there's that. Now I wish I had that Lotus Petal, Looking at Crop Rotation, looking at Deeproot Wayfinder, and looking at Garrick. Yeah, so Escape Wheel. Escape, not especially good with Sneak Attack. I'm just going to take Pest Infestation here and just grab another Expel. Don't hate the Mutt. God, we're so close to a Workshop deck. Wish I'd gotten the Utopia Sprawl for the Arbor Elf. I could see Survival being good, actually, with the channel and the Sneak Attack. Dream Halls? Yeah, a bunch of cards that play well with Dream Halls did get added. Multiple ultimatums. The last time I played against it in Vintage Cube, I was playing Reanimator, and I got to, like, use it to cast all my shit. We had an epic match, but, like, I was able to use their Dream Halls to kill them. The fact that it's symmetrical makes it really awkward for Cube. It's whatever. Some people have fun with it. I think it's like probably closer to Eureka than people want to admit. Oh shit, what up? Another trader thinks the sub thinks at 66 months. Maybe don't play Grave Titan, just avoid the double black. Look at this curve. Oh, we have Hexmage Depths. God, maybe I do want to support double black. I feel like you almost need to cut red then. I think red's good. I don't know, maybe I just don't have the fixing for red, as much as I love Etali and Sneak Attack here. This is like 13 green sources. Six red, counting Coalition Relic. What up? Haze Peacecraft, thanks for 48 months. Do I need the Dino? The Dino's another way of playing Emrakul and stuff. Why are you trying to cut the Dino? What are you trying to add? The green cards there are kind of filler. And if I'm playing Hexmage and Grave Titan, then I'm cutting red entirely. And I'm playing more black sources to support the double black. So I'm not questioning just Etali. It's not an analysis that interests me. Have you considered being sad instead of happy? Why don't you cut the Etali? Just have a less good of a time than you would have. Yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, there's only 2 black cards, the Grist and the Mind Twist. This is probably fine. I wouldn't hate one more red source, but might be okay. Yeah, one more fixer would have gone a long way, Some fucking Steve or something. I could go down to 12 green sources. Lumberjack fucking turns 1 green into multiple. That's his Tree Speaker. This is kind of what I was worried about with Orcish Lumberjack, but we have something similar going on with their Mana Vault here, so maybe turn 2-ness will be good. Oh, we can pop theirs. I'm so excited. Only I may Mana Vault. Oh, I should have played my land first, huh? Whoopsie. Caleb, you sloppy fuck! I guess it doesn't matter. It cares about loyalty. Caleb, you're fine. You're still sloppy, but you're fine. Try and tap this thing. Let's untap it. An obnoxious boner of a card. How close am I to hardcasting Emrakul? 4, 5, 6 is 11, plus 2 is 13. We have 13 mana towards Emrakul. It feels like weirdly close, doesn't it? Yeah, possible I should be done taking on Fable there. Oops, I shouldn't be F6ing. I don't have this relic. I could top deck Ancient Tomb. I could top deck Ancient Tomb and just fucking cast it. Yeah, I was talking to the guitarist for Howling Giant. He was saying that he also got into Stoner Rock because of the sword, because of Age of Winters. They had a track on, what was it? I think they had a track on Guitar Hero. I think they got Freya on Guitar Hero or whatever. And so a lot of people of my generation got exposed to that genre, like through video games. Well, that was true for him. Do we let them draw? What are the odds they got an Emrakul? You know what, I'm gonna give it to them. They can draw the card. Come on, Ancient Tomb. Oh my god, so close. $14 goddamn mana. Just gonna keep recounting it. I'll get one more mana if I recount it enough. Herman is a gem. I agree. East move. Fellow Twitch streamer. We gotta stick together. And there's not that much Asian American representation in metal. I was privileged to talk to the one of the guitarists of oh my god, I'm so bad with names. that synthwave band that I play all the fucking time. Literally have them on my battle vest. Dance with the Dead. I got to speak to one of the guitarists from Dance with the Dead, and he said touring with them was like the highlight of his career because he'd always looked up to him for that reason. All right, this is some nonsense, opponent. I'm gonna need you to calm down for us to play. And this is not a mind control Emrakul. Come on, you stupid deck. Flood exactly. Oh my god. This is the saddest I've ever been about drawing prime time. Oh yeah, this has been gas. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I suppose we listened to this one already. I do dig it, though. I just remembered I did the bump, 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 bumps earlier. I play other genres, too, soft numb. Listened to a little bit of funk the other day. Yeah, every once in a while we play some shitty music. That's true. I've got range. Metal Nights. I feel like we haven't done a true Metal Night in a while. Maybe some Night This Cube season. This song was so fun to see live. It just hits perfect. Whole crowd always reacts. John Denver? No John Denver. Oh yeah, John Denver as a person ruled. My only issue with him is the music. It's different. Sure. Wrong thing to make a 5/5? Maybe. I mean, on board, I think I'm supposed to make it 20/20 and then down tick Nissa to kill the Strix and just hit him for 20 in the air. How boring is that shit? We don't have Emrakul mana if we do that, right? Doesn't that just last until end of turn? Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you lose a land. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 14 mana if we sack to make it 20/20. 14 is less than 15. It's lethal, though. Do they die with an extra turn? God, hardcasting Emrakul is so sweet. It's hard to say no. The enemy wins just attacking for 15. Yeah, we don't even need a double down tick. Just a single's good. You count 15 if you don't sack a land, right? Remember that you're losing the Thespian stage when you copy the Dark Depths, and then you're losing a land to sack to the Orcish Lumberjack. So, like, how are you activating the Thespian stage there, right? Like, the Coalition Relic only taps for 1, so you either have to tap the Mana Vault or the Lumberjack. I shouldn't have attacked. Emrakul's like lethal by itself. Another like thinking about blocks. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. How often do you get to hardcast an Emrakul? Just straight up fucking 15 mana. My god, Vintage Cube is great. Thinking about this Force of Vigor. It showed me a couple of things. Coalition Relic. I guess we already have Pest Infestation. Coalition Relic, Baleful Strix. Yeah, I think I'm fine leaving this as is. Oh, they've actually got a lot, right? Because they have that Palantir, too. Yeah, let's play Force of Vigor. Over some shitty mid-range thing. Ooh, let's cut Hornet Queen, actually. Although Hornet Queen's better against Oko. Yeah. We did minus Nissa like 4 times that game. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, this is another fucking good-looking hand, Tom. Turn 1 Emrakul. I have hardcast Turn 1 Emrakul in Legacy before. Are we doing the same shit again? Only I may mana vault. Oh, definitely I go unseen. This is out of Tin Fins, though. SCG on camera, feature match. Fucking, looped my deck with Grizzlebrand. You could, like, therapy yourself for Emrakul and shuffle all your Dark Rituals back in, and then you would draw. And gain infinite life, get infinite storm, get infinite mana. And I, got to 15 to cast Emrakul. There weren't enough rituals in the deck to cast an Emrakul, but if you loop the deck, then you could do it. God, what if we hardcast Emrakul in back-to-back games? I did, Big Titty. Yeah, you're not wrong. So forgetful. Are we already at 15? We have to untap the Mana Vault first, right? And take a couple turns. Yeah, turn 6 hardcast Emrakul would be pretty juicy. Do-do-do-do-ba-do-boo. Now I'm taking the Nissa, put it into shock range for PNK, but what I'm trying to do is get the Thopters out of the way of the 2020. So I'm fine cashing in Nissa. Cash in Nissa for a 3/3, destroy Mana Ball, destroy Thopter, destroy Thopter. Still a good turn 2 play. There's certainly matchups where you Dark Depths on your turn to prevent the opponent from like playing a Wasteland or a Strip Mine and interrupting your combo. But I think they showed an Oko in the last game. We haven't seen Strip Mine or Wasteland, so definitely want to make it on the end of their turn. You got it, friend. Come on, Emmy. Come on, Emmy. Easiest Mystic Confluence of my life here. Oh, they have responses. Sure. It feels like casting Etali is just better than sneaking, right? I feel like it's better. Y'all gotta admit, the double Etali turn's kind of sweet. Just hardcast it twice, too. Still have mana to activate my Coalition Relic. I mean, opponent's got a lot of cards. Draw 7's in the deck, too. That has some weird combo. Yeah, so far we've sacked 3 lands. And we still have fucking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14 mana. I think we untap the Mana Vault here. Are we flipping Etali? Yeah, it doesn't exile itself to flip, so you can still attack with it. Just a juicier attacker. Can I update the deck list? Let me see. Let me see if I saved it. I did. I can upload it. A lot of interesting changes. I broke them all down 2 streams ago, Random Lance. Spent 2 hours on it. I think it got pinned. Oh, this hand's so close for me. It's so fucking close. That's better. I want to bin Nissa or Sneak Attack, I think. Let's go ahead and bin Nissa. Hey, Kenixai, thanks for giving a sub to Benny Limit Fish. Congrats, Benny. Turn 2 Nissa is pretty brutal. You're not wrong. GG's. Was that turn 2 prime time in the first hand? If I ripped a forest, but I needed to rip it. Orcs can't sacrifice mountains or any land. They have to sack, wow, now I can't Mana Vault. Well, that feels fucking terrible. Now I see what I've been doing to my opponents. Denying them Mana Vaulting. I think I'm gonna have to rethink my life. Usually, you would let your opponent cast a spell off Mana Vault, and then force a will that, and leave them with a Mana Vault and play pinging them. Respect this. Hey. Y'all ready to jack some lumber? Before we didn't have it. We didn't have the orc. And the jacking was off. Now the jacking is on. No longer a jack-off stream. No days blocks. We have been drawn well, huh? Turn 3 primetime through a Force of Will. Hell yeah, Maget. Both of those bands, I think, are great live bands. Really rocking, really good. Consistent. It's been fun. Gojira was one of the first, one of the literal first, Metal Axe I ever got to see live. It's been fun watching them, like, evolve into a headliner. Thinking if I should pest infest anything or chill on it. Like, I could see hitting the talisman. I could also see just passing. One benefit of chilling on the pest infestation is if they had, you know, flying blockers that we can hit with the next turn, maybe. Nice, Amaget. Yeah, I think I've seen them both 3 times now. Enjoyed the show all 3 times. Well, that's fun, Big Titty Goth Girlfriend. The chats. Yeah, I missed them. They came through in Milwaukee, which was like just enough of an obnoxious drive for me that I didn't make the effort. I've heard very mixed opinions of the chat's live shows. Specifically that you're not really sure what tempo you're going to get from that band, but it's unlikely to match the tempo of their recorded tracks. Two 2020s, they are legendary. So it's not great. Hey, Chastity, things are 26 months there. I like KGLW's metal stuff. You better believe I do. Yeah, they're most... I wasn't that high on the first one, but the most recent one was really strong. Played it a lot on stream. There's a High on Fire track in here. I'm gonna jam it. How happy am I about Cruel Ultimatum? In Vintage Cube, mildly. I'm sure I'll cast it and have a great time with it at some point, but it's not like I'm going to be forcing it every time I see it in this cube, right? Precon EDH first vintage. They force-willed my turn 1 play. What are you talking about? Looted away Mox Sapphire. I'm over here with Orcish Lumberjack. Yeah, which deck is the fucking precon in your analysis? Surprise! Extra color. Well, that's better than having it bounced. Glenn could have blocked Merit Lodge twice. Just saying. Glenn Alendra was the card that got cut for the Subtle team. Just saying. Just saying. As long as we're just saying things. You hated playing against Glenn? Yeah, that's valid. The thing I liked about Glenn is it gave, like, creature decks a way to fight against combo and like, fucking stacked control decks. You're right that it was a frustrating card, though. Alright, I think my sideboard plan here is, yeah. Hey, Force of Vigor is supposed to come in. It is, isn't it? For this again? Oh, no, let's do Horny Queen this time. Chariot, make a copy of Merit Lodge. Making a copy of Merit Lodge doesn't do anything. It's a legend. Why is everyone high on that idea? You're sad we lost Braids? I am ecstatic that we lost Braids. And for a playable, no less. A card that actually made my last deck. Won me a game. Alright. Just need a Emmy or an Ulamog or something like that. I have a nice... Ooh, that might do. That might do. Turn 3, make a bunch of tokens. Yeah, we need a 3rd green source for that. I'm just gonna Ugin. Assuming they don't have a force for me. They might have a force for me. Wouldn't that be a bummer? Maybe I can bait it out with Mana Vault again. The force has been faded. And now we can play a turn 3 Garg or Pest, whichever looks better. And threaten to ult Ugin on turn 4. Maybe they force a won't. Yeah, right? We have been running really hot in Anja with our draws. You're not wrong. I kind of want to listen to another High on Fire track. I mean, we can blast some Sabbath after this. Sabbath's always good. Ooh, 2 tokens. Not bad. Not bad. No, that's not correct. Fucking hate Mana Vault, though. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Hell yeah, Whirlwind. I'm actually going to see Duel next month. I'm going to a music festival in New York that I'm very jazzed about. I think I'm going to be playing the pre-party at St. Vitus, which I've never been to. I haven't been to any metal shows in New York. Tinker, uh-oh. Whoa! My creatures! Alright, let's see what this shit does. 7 cards on the battlefield? Okay. Enters the battlefield. Well, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A balance. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast that one. I've decided to let the balance be chill. Coward, yeah, right. I think we could still win this game even if we balanced. You'd still get the primetime trigger for the Dark Depths and still keep your walkers in the chariot. Nuke their hand down to oblivion. I could even like cast the Force of Vigor and make them discard down to 1. This is turn 4, yeah. Well, maybe their artifact will get them back in the game. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a way to disenchant it, you know, some kind of answer here. I'm surprised we didn't get one in. Only had some kind of Force of Vigor. Oh, hey. Hey, sup, Yagma? Thanks for the 52 months. Appreciate you. I suppose I can do that. Force of Negation. Caleb, you fool. Well, at least they didn't kill Etali and reanimate that one. Oh. Excuse me. Never too late to ramp. Oh, what up? What up? Hey, Luka Mocha. Thanks the sub. Thanks the 51 months there. And then, they were still getting 10 poison counters. Because the Ugin had dealt 3 to the token, and only had 4 toughness. And you're trampling over with an 11/11, so... Seed Shark and Urza is a gross combo. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect. I'm actually going to keep this. I've mulled my other hands that didn't have access to green mana, but we've got fucking Sneak Attack and Emrakul, so I think you just keep... Shit. Alright, this is why we mull these hands. That's alright, I'm gonna hardcast that one. That's not a bad draw, In my head I was just like, not him to truck, not him to truck. If I let on the Ancient Tomb, I could play Sage here instead of for Dark Depths next turn. And we could have still done that, but like... Or no, I guess it doesn't work without the Ancient Tomb, yeah. Yeah, this is developing is better. Oh, please don't fuck me too hard. Okay. Why isn't this exile, If we can dodge a removal spell, we can jump for a turn. And make a 20/20 that jumps for a turn. We can actually block for a few turns here. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Zach Workman's. Thanks for the $5 donation. You're calling me the ketchup steak main entry? Jesus Christ. That's rude as shit. Also, ketchup steak's underrated, so... Do we make it now? What are the odds that the Imperial sealed for a wasteland? None, right? We don't know what they sealed for. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Geeky Jackson, thanks for 19 months. Geeky coming in with the cube. Are we repping Xaxes here? Do we get to win? This is a fucked up game if we get to win. Just saying. Amazing. Xaxes. Xaxes. We survived multiple Blightsteel Colossus attacks, and they weren't like late game fucking Blightsteel where both players have like got this fully developed board. This was like turn 3 fucking attack you with a Blightsteel Colossus. And we blocked it multiple times and then attacked for lethal. Oh my god. And our hand wasn't even that good. Oh shit. Our draws were though. Our draws were fucking hot as shit. Our opener had no sources of green. And then we still, like, turn 3'd that Nissa. Like a champ. Coalition Relic coming in hot, Jesus. Jesus, that came. And post Thoughtseize. Yeah, the Thoughtseizes taking the sneak attack and making the hand look like garbage. You think they tutored for a Force of Will? They might have. Pretty big fan of this Magic thing. Yeah, it's a great game. What a sweet fucking game. Oh my god. Yeah, the Imperial Seal to lose 2 life. Jeez. Don't love this opener, but I don't hate it, right? Opponent's deck is nutty. Hopefully they don't turn 2 Tinker Me. They turn 2 Tinker Me. I don't think I have it. We've only seen 5 cards. Yeah, but they're all like insane, right? Thoughtseizes, Mox, Imperial Seal, Tinker for Blightsteel. What more do you want to see, friend? What are you waiting on to make your decision? Hey, Llamas, thanks for the 20 months. Well, I didn't think we were going to turn to a sneak attack with my opener, but that's what we did. I think the Imperial sealed for the Tinker, and then needed to use the top to find the blue source. Is that how this went? I'm gonna sneak now. I think it'll be sweet. If you get like a Planeswalker, you want to be able to activate it, right? Alright, this could have gone better. this could have been better. Regret! Regret! Nine to flip it. We have 8. Or no, we have 7. Yeah, I should have chilled, Thinking if I want to hardcast the Elder Gargaroth here. I think I do. What happens if I don't? We block here. I'm trying to figure out whether saving the Mana Vault is relevant. I feel like it's not. I feel like if I top deck Ulamog, I guess I could cast it and then not leave a sneak attack. Like just play it and hold on to the Mana Vault. But then I'm not using Relic too. Kind of defeats the purpose. You want to sneak in all 3 creatures, and then just serve all, and then the Blightsteel blocks Etali, and then they take 8 and go to 10, and you draw a card with the Gargaroth. It's not the worst, but then you've got like no board presence. Yes, land more conserved too. Ozzy. Can't just rhyme masses with masses. Okay, now we have nothing. Like, if you cast the 6/6, then you're, like, close to having enough to block Blightsteel another turn, right? Because it's, like, 9 toughness by itself. This was more fun, though. We're 1 damage away. That's frustrating. Yeah, I think I'd win this game if I cast the Gargaroth, because then I'd have another turn of blocking here. Or don't sneak in the Etali. Fucking close, though, I think if you sneak in Grist, the token you make with Grist should have haste. So close. But you see how, like, if you play the Gargaroth, you get to block for another turn, because it's 9 toughness and blocking. Probably works out. Still, close game. We got him to 1. We got him to literal 1. If the Gargaroth draw finds us a creature, then we're, like, good. Oh, she went up. Hey, what's the meta? Thanks for 63 months. Yeah, if I wait a turn to sneak, then I'm fine, too. A few different ways to win there. Oh, I don't fucking know. So the Besieger could be good. They are a Tinker deck. Also a Thoughtseize deck, so I don't know how aggressively I should be mulliganing. The hand is slow, though, The hand is slow for us. Kind of wish I hadn't kept the opener now. So now I have to decide whether to go to 5 against the Thoughtseize deck, or keep a pile of lands. You shut up, Doppelganger. You've done enough. Down to 5 it is. Maybe. There's live draws with this hand. I think it's worth thinking about. Take your time, Hum. We're here in game 3 of the finals. And again, they are a Thoughtseize deck. Colors are good. Alright, this seems like a real 5. We've been in the Dark Depths. We're binning Queen, obviously, but I think we've been in the Depths, too. The issue with binning the Depths is if they Thoughtseize the sneak attack, Depths is like a live draw. You know, then Thespian Stage is also good. But if you're binning the Depths, then you're keeping... Or, I mean, if you're keeping the Depths, then you're binning the Bayou. And then your odds of combining it with Stage go down dramatically. Are they also thinking about mulliganing? What are they on? Oh, they went to 6. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you've been the Bayou, then you don't have crop rotation as an out, so... Maybe you're supposed to lead on the Ancient Tomb there. It's a pretty good start. Channel is now live. Are they going to turn to Tinker off of that? Wouldn't that be frustrating? Note that my opener would have been pretty solid here, huh? Pretty solid against the Thoughtseize. Just like a lot of gas. Dynamo's good, but it doesn't get me to a lot of my top-end payoffs. Oh, they're vamping. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what my live draws are. I think I just lose to Tinker here. I guess Pest Infest could give me a lot of blockers. Channel doesn't do it. I don't have 2 green. Damn. Well, yeah, if I'd played game 2 slightly better. I mean, we didn't know what Etali was gonna hit, right? Didn't know it was gonna find a 2/2 and a mana rock. We got them to 1. Hard to say that was a complete waffle. Oh well. We do get to draft again. Man, that deck was sweet. That's the thing about Vintage Cube. You can have a real sweet one and still not get there. Hard to face a dud in the finals, right?